What our commitment is to our constituents and the people who voted for us, this is our mandate. Those levers of power will be pulled with all of our might by reform councils. We'll use every instrument of power available to us to stop it.
How will you actually do that? Because the contracts to house those people are between the Home Office and accommodation providers. You don't have the power, perhaps, to keep the promise that you've made.
There are instruments of power available to us.
Well, like what?
Judicial reviews, injunctions. There's planning laws. You know, a lot of these hotels, and there has been litigation around this already. A lot of these hotels, when you suddenly turn them into something else, which is essentially a hostel, that falls foul of a number of regulations, and that's what our teams of lawyers are exploring at the moment. And we can look at budgets as well. So the word we used was resist. Look, we're not in government yet. That's our plan, and that's why people watching this programme who believe in these values, who don't want to live around people whose first action upon coming to this country was to break our laws and then to live at the behest of taxpayer money.
But the new mayor in Greater Lincolnshire, Dame Andrea Jenkins, said asylum seekers should go in tents. Is that now the party policy?
That's what France does. Do you think that's unreasonable?
Is that now
and
the party's policy?
A reason why? Do you think that's a reason why? Do you think that's a reason why people come across the English Channel? They risk their lives coming across the English Channel to come to the UK because we're a soft touch, Laura.
But the question here is that now Reform UK's policy? And France does not put all of its migrants or people who are seeking asylum in tents.
We held a press conference around 10 days ago when we announced that we will be publishing a plan to deport everybody who is currently in this country illegally in our first term of government. We will publish that plan in the coming weeks and you'll see the full detail.